now it's not all about making your mark. Chase, well, I'm back where I wanna be. It's not about money, I'm chasing the art. When I'm chasing, I won't stop chasing. No system is gonna block the creation. I'm a grand king and a king conversations. Not a grass, I don't need compensation. I'd prefer if I was more patient. Like waiting for the trains at Houston Station. Always in a race for the time, and I ain't gonna win, but I'm ready.
Grant. Grant.
Right, sorry, miles away. What was I saying?
All right, if we go now?
Sure, yeah, sure. I'd like your assignments in by Friday, please. Any problems, give me a shout. And don't forget, Dr. Haskey is coming to give his talk at lunchtime. He knows his stuff. Be there. Hey, Monica. Did you want something?
Just checking you recovered from last night.
Nothing to recover from. Just a normal night out.
You've got some moves on the dance floor. For it.
What, man of my age?
I did not say that.
You didn't have to.
But good night. First time I've been.
Yeah, well, hopefully see you there again sometime.
Maybe. I'll see you later.
Ciao.
He's not been hassling you, has he?
No, why?
There was a girl last year, before your time. Alice Watkins.
What about her?
Left unexpectedly. There were rumours. Nothing proved. He's okay. Good shooter. Just be aware, that's all I'm saying.
Ew. He's old enough to be my dad.
You should give Macy's a try. Great vibe.
I thought that place was for kids.
Age isn't about years. It's about attitude.
If you say so. I'd rather have a cuppa and some rubbish reality TV.
Whatever floats your boats. You coming to the talk?
Is it the guy that was in Leatherbridge Life? The one who gave his invention away?
Yeah, brilliant concept. Putting all your basic medical diagnostic tools into one simple smartphone app. I think you'll find his approach to software design quite inspirational.
Needs to be if I'm missing lunch. Oh, I wouldn't mind a chat about that assignment at some point too.
I'm free later. Got to see a doctor first. Some routine health check, staff wellness week.
All right, well, I'll drop by later if that's okay.
Yeah, sure, great.
Are you all right?
Great. Never felt better.
I can't imagine it not being a breeze.
What? He's giving a lecture to the students at the university.
Advanced software, a force for good.
Is that about your app?
Some lecturer in the computer science department read about me in the Leatherbridge Life article, and he thought that some of his students might benefit.
Sounds good. I've got staff health checks this morning, but if I've got the time, I'll swing by.
You done much prep?
Well, no, they only asked me yesterday.
That doesn't give you much time.
Hey, don't you worry, Sydney. It's all up here, in this vast suppository of knowledge that you mere mortals call a brain, and I figured I'd just blag it.
Your dedication to science is awe-inspiring.
Well, it's not a Nobel lecture, is it? It's just a lunchtime chat with some bored students.
Well, bored before the talk or bored after the talk?
Don't say that.
I'm just saying, I might be asleep.
Great, now I'm worried. Brilliant, thanks, chaps.
Why don't we invite some friends over for supper?
Okay, that's a good idea.
Quentin and Sophie.
Quentin, as in Professor Rawlins, the cardiologist.
Yeah, he's very nice when he's not in the cath lab, and Sophie is lovely.
Okay, let's do it.
A week next Saturday?
Oh, no, that's a good idea, but I won't be able to eat with you till later.
Why not?
Ramadan.
Oh, I didn't know you went in for that sort of thing.
Yeah, I might not be the best Muslim in the world, and might not pray as much as I'm supposed to, but Ramadan means a lot to me.
Not sure I could cope with the lack of food.
There's more to it than that. It's a chance to think and reflect and consider, you know, other people, life, God.
So when can you eat?
When it gets dark, 9:30.
Oh, I don't think Quentin could wait that long for a starter. He's a creature of habit.
Yeah, and so am I, for 1 month of the year. You don't mind, do you?
No, Sure we can work round it?
Your blood pressure's a little high. And so's your heart rate.
I've had a busy few days. It's probably just that.
And you say you're not sleeping?
Not as much as I'd like.
Any reason? Extra stress at work, perhaps?
No more than normal.
Any recent life-changing events?
Such as?
Death in the family or divorce?
My parents are fine, though me and my wife did go our separate ways about a year ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. She was too controlling. I needed space.
And you've got that now?
Plenty. It's like a new start. Parties, clubbing. It's like being 21 all over again.
Sounds like quite a life.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Do you drink much?
Alcohol? Not really my thing.
Recreational drugs?
Yeah, when I was a student.
And now?
I'm on half shift today, so I'll be back early. Oh, Shaq's upstairs studying, so don't play your opera too loud.
Oh, no, I won't. And will he and Alia be observing Ramadan too?
I know, it's up to them.
Oh, it's very modern. Thought there'd be a 3-line whip.
No, and neither of them bothered last year, though I did hear Shaq with his mates talking about it.
Teenagers and no food, the mind boggles.
It's not just about fasting. I think they might do some voluntary work.
Really?
Though being teenagers, plans might change. Right, I'll see you later. See ya.
Bye.
Can you give me something to help me sleep?
I'm not sure that drugs are the answer. They may be part of the problem, though.
How do you mean?
Everything about your symptoms suggests some form of substance abuse. Amphetamines?
No.
Something else, then. Off the record.
Oh, not drugs as such.
What then?
Mood enhancers. Highs?
What's the difference?
Well, they're legal for a start. Look, it's no biggie. All the kids are doing it these days.
All of them.
The ones I hang out with.
But with respect, you're not a kid. What is it you're taking?
At the moment, Blue Dawn. Gets you right up there.
And how often?
A fair bit.
How often is a fair bit?
Every day. Well, it used to be weekends, but since my wife left me, it kind of got out of control.
Look, there is no way of actually knowing what goes into these legal highs, and they don't stay legal for very long. They can induce anxiety, affect your sleep, increase your heart rate. Mr. Johnson, given your age and your current state of health and your history with drug use, I strongly suggest you reconsider.
What if I don't?
How old are you?
Nearly 50.
Okay, let me spell it out for you. If you don't address your drug dependency issues, the chances of you reaching 60 are seriously reduced. Look, I can arrange some help for you if you like, you know, therapy or counselling.
No. No need to. I always promised myself if a doctor told me to stop, then I would.
I can't tell you to do anything, but I do strongly recommend it.
Just grabbing a snack.
I think there's some peanut butter.
Oh, cool.
Build up your reserves. Like a camel.
You've lost me.
Preparation for Ramadan.
All right.
Your mum tells me you're observing it with some friends.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a go, yeah. We thought we'd help out down the homeless hostel.
Good for you.
Now, some of those people have nothing, so it's a good opportunity to do something to help them. Besides, beats going around mugging grannies, which is obviously what we do with the other 11 months of the year.
Is that normal, voluntary work?
There's this thing called the internet. Very good for finding out stuff. You should check it out.
I'll do that.
And it was at that point that I realised that I was, technologically speaking, in uncharted waters. There was a very real need for me to think outside of the boat. As a great man once said, e pluribus unum, it was up to me, just as it is up to you.
Oh, could you leave it open? It's warm in here. I've got the latest Lethbridge Life. Dr. Haskey? His app.
Oh, right.
He sounds quite interesting, actually. I hadn't realised how much he'd stood to earn if he'd developed it himself.
It's a great piece of software. Technically brilliant.
And he just gave it away.
In a way, yeah. Each their own.
What?
Nothing. Just a bit tired, that's all.
About this assignment, there's a couple of things I wasn't sure about.
I think I'll give Macy's a miss tonight. Been overdoing it lately.
Okay. Thought that place was for kids.
Like you said.
Anyway, it's the introduction I'm having trouble with.
Quiet night in front of the TV sounds quite appealing.
Good.
Maybe you could join me. We could watch a DVD and chill out.
Oh,
But it's no biggie. There's friends, you know.
I'd rather not. You're my tutor.
So what? We're neither of us kids. And I'd be grateful for the company.
I should be going.
But we haven't talked about your assignment.
No, we haven't, have we? Look, I don't know what's going on with you right now, but with respect, you really need to sort yourself out.
Looks like you're popular.
Don't sound so surprised.
Speech all prepared.
I can waffle with the best of them.
Right, well, let's hope you don't crash and burn then.
What are you doing here?
Thought you'd appreciate the moral support.
Wow, Dr. J. Clay offering moral support. Wonders will never cease.
Ah, I thought you'd appreciate the support from a mate when everything goes horribly wrong because you failed to prepare properly. But anyway, shall we go in? Yeah, that's a really good crowd, mate.
OK, thanks, mate. Right, enough! Sorry. Look, I'm just having a small, informal discussion with some students. I'm not going to go 12 rounds with Sonny Liston.
I was just trying to keep you loose.
You ever been booed out of a lecture hall before?
Yes, I have. But where's your Mr. Johnson?
Dunno.
Hi.
Hi.
Dr. Haskey?
Yes, that's me.
Isabel Frayne.
Hi.
I'm really looking forward to your talk.
Thank you.
I'm interested in some of the technical details.
Well, you're in luck. I have got technical details.
But I love the humanitarian aspect of what you've achieved too. It's a great combination.
Yes, it is. Thank you for noticing.
Feels friendly.
Shouldn't we have started by now? Where is this Mr. Johnson?
Dave! Slow down.
I'm late. For the lecture?
That's okay. Can't start without moi.
I really should be going.
You going to Macy's again tonight?
Don't think so. Skint.
That's okay. I'll buy you a drink. And anything else you fancy.
What?
Got some new stuff of Dodgy Derek. Pretty intense hit. You should give it a try. Might loosen you up a bit. We could have some fun. Go back to my place, pull an all-nighter.
I really need to be going.
And you don't need to worry about missing lectures the next day. I'll write you a note. After all, one good turn deserves another. Monica, wait! Stupid! Stupid!
Are you okay?
Small world. You're not Dr. Haskins, are you?
No, he is, and it's Dr. Haskey. You okay?
Never better, amigo. Never better. Why are you here?
Just supporting a colleague.
Cool. Okay, guys, listen up. Dr. Kasky here has given up his free time to come and talk to you, so let's give him maximum respect. He's come to talk about...
I've come to talk about advanced software, a force for good.
That's it. Can you feel the force? The real thing? 1970s? Before your time.
I hadn't planned on it being a musical presentation, but I could easily throw in a few woo-hoo-hoos if we fancy.
Oh, come on, guys, lighten up. Kids, eh? Take it away, Dr. H. About what just happened. Look, I'm trying to apologise.
Leave me alone.
Come and sit here.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson, for that fulsome and rather funky introduction. Now, about 18 months ago, I came up with an idea. And through a lot of hard work and a little bit of luck, I managed to turn my idea into an application.
I'm off. I'll catch you later.
You know, the more I read about Ramadan, the more intrigued I am. Developing the links between friends and family, forging a sense of community. It's very laudable. And if there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, please, let me know.
But you're not even Muslim.
Do I have to be?
Well, I guess not. Anyways, laters.
So, it's our app now, and it will exponentially develop and adapt. It really is a force for good. For good. That's me. I'm done. Thanks for listening. I'm sure my knighthood is in the post.
Amazing stuff by the good doctor here. Who says brute force algorithms are boring, eh? Anybody any questions?
Wow. Yeah, blue jeans.
I get that your app was pretty good, but why did you give it away?
Well, that was the only way that I could be sure it would get to the people who really needed it.
But didn't you have people offering you money for it?
Yeah, I did. There was a chap came over from America, and he offered to write me a cheque, which just had the biggest number I've ever seen on it.
But couldn't have you taken the money and still get it made?
Yeah, maybe.
That's mental. Like, why would you do that? You could have been famous.
It's not just about being famous, you know. There's more to a smartphone than social media and selfies. This man has turned it into a lifesaver.
I was just saying...
Oh, shut up, Monica. If you paid a bit more attention in tutorials, then your opinion might carry a bit more weight. But quite frankly, your obsession with easy money and casual celebrity is rather tiresome. Look, I know you kids think you know it all, but if you just listen to the good doctor and people like myself, you might actually just learn something.
What, like how to get off your face and sexually harass one of your students?
Okie doke. Obviously the financial issues are going to be relevant to you when you're developing your work.
You've got it wrong. I wasn't...
You offered me drugs and asked me back to your house for an all-nighter. I reckon that's pretty clear, don't you?
You're right.
Monica, wait.
Okay, but let's call that class dismissed, shall we? Unless anyone has any final questions they want to... How did that happen?
Monica...
I'm going to see Professor Denning.
Please, you can't.
Why not?
I'll get in trouble.
Does this have anything to do with Alice Watkins?
Who told you about her?
It's true then.
But, look, that was a misunderstanding, like us earlier.
That was no misunderstanding.
Please, Monica, I have a problem.
Two, right?
I'm an addict. I realise that now, but I'm doing something about it, I swear.
Say that to Alice, did you?
Please, Monica, don't do this.
Why? So you can perv on another student?
Please. I'm on an official warning already, and the minute you make a complaint, I'm finished. I'm begging you. this job, it's the only thing I've got. And, please, don't do this.
You should have thought that earlier, shouldn't you?
Please, Monica!
Are you all right? Let's go get you set down, mate.
Okay, what if there are 4 tigers but only 2 elephants?
Hello again.
Hello.
Great talk.
Thank you very much.
Sorry about Grant.
Yeah. Is he always like that?
He can be a bit unpredictable.
Huh.
Do you mind if I ask you something?
No, of course not. You ask away.
I love the way you put the software together. And the way you achieved geometric decomposition was absolutely brilliant.
Okay, well, thank you very much. That wasn't really a question, though.
That was a great compliment, though, wasn't it?
Very complimentary, and the geometric decomposition was absolutely key in the invention.
Clever and modest winning combination.
I read your interview in Leatherbridge Live.
We're really proud of you.
And then listening to you today, your wisdom, your compassion. It's very reassuring to know there are still people like you in the world.
Cheers.
Mr. Johnson, Grant, what is it that you've taken?
I don't know. New batch. Strong stuff.
Steady there, just... Yeah, come on. Sit down. Take a seat.
It doesn't matter now anyway. She's gone to Denny. I'm finished.
What is it? Where's the pain?
Chest.
Anywhere else? Okay, just take it easy, okay? Hi, ambulance, please.
What's that for?
You.
Hey, Shaq, get off all right.
Yes, and he told me all about his plans for next month. You should be very proud of him.
Thank you, I am.
In fact, I'm so inspired, I'm going to join you.
Well, how do you mean?
Observing Ramadan.
You're funny. Well, it was really nice chatting to you.
Giving your invention away like that. It was such a generous thing to do.
Well, it was the right thing to do. People are so obsessed with money nowadays.
Not everyone.
Your lecturer was right, even if he did make his point somewhat unusually.
Well, it was a wonderful gesture. Just think of all the lives you've saved. I think that's wonderful. Well, I need to be going soon. Parking ticket's going to expire.
Yeah, it's a shame. We got given free parking. Right, shall we go and see if Sydney's all right?
Do you know, I think he's old enough to take care of himself, unlike some people.
Well, it's been nice meeting you.
Hey, it was really nice meeting you. And I'm pleased that you enjoyed the what was it called? The talk. Talk.
Bye.
Bye.
Useless. Absolutely useless.
When you get out of hospital, I'd like you to make an appointment and come and see me. You've had a tough couple of years. A lot of life changes, and that's bound to bring about some stress.
I messed up. Big time.
Is there, anyone you'd like me to contact?
No. It's just me.
Looks like it's all down to you, then. You up for the challenge?
I'll have to be.
She was so into you.
I wouldn't put it that strongly.
Were you not listening? You're beautiful, you are wonderful. Clearly she was begging for you to ask her out.
I don't think so.
Definitely, 100%. So why didn't you?
Oh, the opportunity just never arose, did it?
Oh, come on. The opportunity never arose. Mate, she might as well have had a sign around her neck saying, Al, I fancy the pants off you.
Jimmy, I'm not going to go chasing after some sexy girl because she's got a sign around her neck saying, I fancy the pants off Al, okay?
You can catch her if you're really quick. You have to run now.
It's not just about fasting. You said that yourself.
Okay, how are you going to cope with not eating?
We'll find out.
What about your health?
What about my health?
Look, you don't have to change for my sake. I love you just the way you are.
Which is a source of continuing joy and amazement to me. And I feel the same way about you. I'm really excited about this. It's going to bring us all together.
Hold up. Oh, sorry.
Before his dementia diagnosis, did you ever know him be physically violent?
And it's your obligation to keep my confidence. Your word, Heston. Not a soul.
Do you see these frown lines? They tell you how angry I am with you. And if you think that we can work together on this, you can